Well, I completely forgot to film an intro for this week's video, so here's a lovely picture of the card of myself that we're going to make today. We are going to make a Father's Day shirt card. For this, you will need A4 sheets of card in different colours, different patterned A4 sheets of paper, so patterns such as tartan, plaid, checkered, etc. The template that I'm going to show you in a minute, a black pen, some buttons or some foam round pieces, a Pritt stick and some scissors. There is some prep for this project that involves finding some patterns that you might find on some shirts and printing them onto A4 sheets of paper. And not only that, you'll also need to create some templates for the children to use for the pocket and the collar, as well as a little note saying Happy Father's Day. So for the pocket you want a pentagon, which is upside down, a triangle and a little label saying Happy Father's Day on it. They all need to fit on an A5 sheet of paper, so as long as they fit on half a sheet of A4, you'll know that they'll be the right size for your shirt. To start with, give each of the children one of these sheets with all the templates on and get them to cut them out. So you'll want to cut out the pocket and the triangle template and also the Happy Father's Day, but just pop the Happy Father's Day to one side. Now they can choose their pattern and also the coloured card which will go with that pattern. So the coloured card needs to be folded in half just like a book and make a nice strong fold down the one side, and of course a card opens from the right hand side just like a book opens. Now add some Pritt stick all around the front of your card. I have no idea what happened to my Pritt stick this day. It was very strange, it was very yellow and, as you can see, very soft. Still stuck very well, I just don't know what happened to it. So you just want to put this around the edge of your card, the folded part at the front, and then lay down your pattern paper and try and match up the edges so that the paper fits flush with the card, and really smooth this down. Then flip it over and you'll see you'll have half the paper hanging off, and just cut about 1 centimetre away from your folded card. And this part, which creates a flap, we're going to fold along here and glue this into place. Please keep the other bit of paper and just pop it to one side, we're going to use that in just a moment. Your card should look nice and neat and completely covered in the pattern paper from the front. Now we can use your templates that you cut out earlier. Just check that you have enough paper left over so they fit, but then flip it over onto the white side and you can draw around the pocket and the triangle piece which creates the collar. When it comes to the triangle piece, it is important what way it's laid down on the white paper. So you want to lay it down, as I say, the volume going up. So the smaller side of the triangle, or the smaller point of the triangle, to the left, and the larger side to the right. So you've got the shortest side on the right side of the triangle, if that makes sense. If you don't have the triangle the right way round for this template, then you'll end up with the collar on the wrong side of the card. Cut these out as neat as you can. You should always try your best for neat cutting. And lay them out where you want to stick them, so your pocket will go on the left hand side of the card and your collar will go on the right hand side of the card at the top. I guess the pocket is about halfway down the card and 1 inch from the left side. Glue these into place when you're happy where they are. However, when it comes to the pocket, you're not going to glue all the sides down, you're just going to glue the edges and leave the top part unstuck. So the top part is the flat piece, and then you're going to glue down the other 4 sides, but just leave that top side with no glue so that you can actually put things into the pocket. Next, you can fine line using the black pen and go around the collar so it stands out a little bit more, and then you can go on to the pocket and you can either fine line this or do little dashes to create a stitch effect. You can't really see it very clearly on camera, but I did the little dashes for the stitch effect. Underneath the collar on the right hand side of the card, you can then add your buttons or your round foam pieces which look like buttons, and space them out evenly, stick them into place, If you are using buttons though, you might want to add PVA glue to this part. However, if you've got foam pieces like myself, then you can just add Footstick. To finish it off, add the Happy Father's Day note by sliding it into the front pocket of the shirt and then write in the card and give to a special male role model on Father's Day. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more art lessons like this every week and other art related content every now and then. See you next week for more art with Miss Burford!